I'm not going to be on here very long because I have to get up early in the morning because I have to work. But I don't have to. The great, wonderful thing about it is I have an amazing, wonderful man who provides for me financially, emotionally, mentally, and I just appreciate you, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome, but you know what? You do have to work because there's no way. I mean, you. You still gonna
I
want to.
have to. I don't have to. I want
Yeah,
to.
but
It's a
your
difference.
your insides make you do it. Like you're not gonna sit there and just get your nails done, get massages all day. That's not fucking happening. Not the Towanda that I
Oh,
know.
no.
You gonna find.
No,
You know
that's why
what
I
I'm
said I
saying?
want to. Like, I want to. There's a lot of people who have to do certain things in their lives. Like, they have to take their medicine. Like, if they don't take their medicine, if they don't take their medicine, then else may happen. But for me, I want to do these things. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I have to, which is
Well,
amazing.
you do want to, but you have to as a person. You just not that woman. I don't care how much money I got. You're not gonna sit at the house and do nothing and go shopping all day. Tawanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did. She washed her armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah, yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit, but you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick.
All right, everyone already knows the tension between Tamar Braxton and Towanda Braxton never really went away, but this time, it didn't stay behind closed doors. Because just moments ago, Tamar went live, and what she dropped, it didn't feel casual. It didn't feel playful. It felt deliberate. She called Towanda out for constantly throwing subtle shade at her, while staying completely silent about what's really happening in her own marriage. No response. No defense. Just silence. And now, that silence is starting to feel louder than anything she could have said. Because not too long ago, Towanda's husband embarrassed her, publicly. The clip didn't just spread, it took over. And in that moment, he wasn't standing beside her, he was tearing her down. And now, Tamar is stepping in. But this isn't just sister drama anymore. This feels deeper. Because she's not just criticizing the relationship, she's questioning how it even began. According to Tamar, Towanda was never the first choice. She's suggesting he settled because the woman he actually wanted was never an option. And if that's true, then everything shifts. Because now this isn't just about a marriage. It's about motive. It's about intention. And it raises one uncomfortable question. Was the real reason Towanda didn't want Tamar at the wedding because she already knew the truth?
Don't fight.
I cannot allow that in my life, Trina. Nope.
So what
I
now?
have to draw the line. And it's not a line in the sand, it's a line in the concrete because it's not moving. And I don't want her there. I don't want her.
Let's be real. For years now, people have been side-eyeing the Braxton sisters when it comes to relationships. But with Towanda Braxton, it doesn't just feel like bad luck. It feels like a cycle. And not the kind you quietly move on from. The kind that leaves scars behind. Because way before any of this, she was locked into a decade-long situation with Andre Carter, and behind closed doors. That wasn't love, that was endurance. He wasn't building. He wasn't contributing. And according to reports, he stayed unemployed for years, even while she kept pushing him to level up, to show up. And while she was out here trying to hold everything together, there were whispers, cheating, again and again. But it didn't end there. Because insiders say things got so unstable. Towanda had to start making choices out of desperation, just to keep her life from collapsing. We're talking financial pressure, serious allegations, and turning to family, first Tony Braxton, then Tamar Braxton, just to stay above water. And even then, people noticed something that didn't sit right. Because somehow, that money never seemed to circle back. So when that chapter finally closed, it looked like a reset, like maybe this time, things would be different. For a while, she stayed quiet. No headlines, no relationship drama, until suddenly, a new figure stepped in. Sean Hall. And on the surface, it looked polished. Titles, promises, a producer, a life coach. But behind all of that, people started asking questions. Because even now, there's a quiet conversation happening. Is she still the one carrying everything? Is she still the provider, all over again? Then came 2025. The wedding, the moment that was supposed to reset everything. And yes, it got attention. But not the kind you celebrate. Because almost instantly, something felt off. Towanda wasn't just protecting her big day, she was cutting people out, especially Tamar. No invite. No real explanation. Just tension sitting in the air. But Tamar, she wasn't convinced. To her, this wasn't about sister issues. This was about the man standing at the altar. And then, everything flipped. Because just hours after the vows, a clip surfaced. And it didn't just circulate, it spread fast. In that moment, there was no softness.no honeymoon glow.no warmth you'd expect from newlyweds. Instead, there was something colder. Because in front of everyone, he didn't lift her up. He broke her down. Calling it a joke, if you can even call it that, he said his own wife, on her wedding day, smelled like a Big Mac loaded with onions. And just like that, what should have been the start of something beautiful started to feel like the first red flag.
Towanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did. She washed her armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit. But you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick.
And just to really understand what happened here, this wasn't just any moment. This was the wedding day. The one day that's supposed to feel untouchable, soft, almost sacred. A fresh start. New energy. Real love in the air. But instead, this is what he chose to put out there. In front of everyone. About his own wife. And if you watch closely, you can see it. Towanda Braxton wasn't laughing like that. She wasn't playing along. She looked thrown off, uncomfortable. Because some lines, you just don't cross out loud, not on a day like that. But what made it heavier? She didn't stop him. She didn't correct him. She let it land. And in that silence, people started picking up on something deeper than the words themselves. Because silence like that, it usually means the truth isn't new. And then, a voice from the past started creeping back into the conversation. Tracy Braxton. Before she passed, she had already warned people about Sean Hall. And she didn't soften it. She described him as someone chasing visibility, someone moving quietly behind the scenes, creating situations that didn't sit right. In her view, he wasn't there for love. He was there for proximity, for the name, for what came with it. And now, looking back, those words feel different. Because according to her, Sean wasn't just around, he was observing, recording, holding on to moments that were never meant to be public. More than once. And she didn't trust that. Not even a little. To her, that wasn't normal. That was someone gathering pieces, waiting for the right time. And now, with everything unfolding the way it is, people are starting to ask a question that won't go away. Was she seeing something that everyone else chose to ignore?
He tapes everybody. He tapes everything. He has these glasses on, those glasses on, he tapes everything. So, to me, that means you're searching for something, you're trying to want something. So, even though my family knew him, or when we taped back in the day, you did the album of the Braxtons, that was about 28 years ago, but I don't know him. I only sung with you, I've been in the studio with you 3 months after those years. So I was a committed woman working and, dedicated to my family. I don't know him. To me, when you wear glasses like that and taping people, to me, you're looking for some clout.
Also, while all of this was happening, there's another moment people can't ignore. Because during one of the hardest periods of her life, Towanda Braxton was quietly fighting cancer. And in that moment, she made a choice. She shaved her head. Not for attention, not for sympathy, but because she was dealing with something real. Something heavy. And right beside her, instead of matching that energy, instead of standing in it with her, Sean Hall made a very different move. He went and got a hair transplant. At the exact same time she was losing hers. And to a lot of people, that didn't feel like support.it felt disconnected. Almost like they were living two completely different realities. But it doesn't stop there. Because even when Towanda tried to defend him, tried to position him as a provider, something shifted. Because instead of accepting that, instead of standing in that role, he pushed back. And not quietly. He made it a point to correct her. To bring her down a level. To remind her, publicly, that he wasn't going to be defined that way. And that moment, it didn't feel like a misunderstanding. It felt intentional. Like every time she tried to lift him up, he found a way to humble her instead.
I'm not going to be on here very long because I have to get up early in the morning because I have to work. But I don't have to. The great, wonderful thing about it is I have an amazing, wonderful man who provides for me financially, emotionally, mentally. And I just appreciate you, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome. But you know what? You do have to work because there's no way. You still gonna
I
want
have to. I don't have to. I want to.
Yeah, but
That's the
your
difference.
insides make you do. Like you're not gonna sit there and just get your nails done, get massages all day. That's not fucking happening. Not the Towanda that
Oh, no.
You gonna
Oh,
find.
no,
You
that's
know
why I
what
said
I'm
I
saying?
want to. I want to. There's a lot of people who have to do certain things in their lives. Like they have to take their medicine. Like if they don't take their medicine, if they don't take their medicine, then something else may happen. But for me, I want to do these things. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I have to, which is
Well,
amazing.
you do want to, but you have to as a person. You just not that woman. I don't care how much money I got. You're not gonna sit at the house and do nothing and go.
And now, this situation isn't quiet anymore. Because more and more people are saying the same thing. Something about this relationship feels off. Fans are watching closely, and the energy uncomfortable. And when you step back, some even question how Evelyn Braxton and Michael Conrad Braxton Sr. raised them, not blaming, just asking, did they ever really see healthy love? Because no matter what, there's a line. What kind of man puts his wife on blast in front of thousands after years together? Shouldn't that stay private? But according to Tamar Braxton, this isn't new. This is who Sean Hall has always been. The only difference now is people can finally see it. Because for years, Towanda Braxton was covering for him, holding everything together, even when things got messy. Financially messy. There were whispers of struggles behind the scenes, and still, she carried the weight. And while all that was happening, Tamar was still stepping in, helping, supporting, covering gaps. No credit, no recognition, just silence. Think about that. It reached a point where Tamar was helping secure Towanda's home, while there was already a man standing beside her. And then, everything got even stranger. Just 15 days after the wedding, that same house ended up in Sean's name. Just like that. And people noticed. Because now, it doesn't look like love anymore. It looks like something to prove. Like she was trying to hold on to him, no matter the cost. And then comes the part people can't ignore. According to what's being said, she may have never been the first choice. By the time Sean entered the Braxton circle, Toni Braxton had her own life. Tamar was already married. And Towanda, she may have just been the only door that didn't close. And that thought, it shifts the entire narrative. Because now the question isn't simple anymore. Was this ever truly about her? Or was it about the name, the access, everything that comes with being a Braxton? You can say Tamar Braxton went too far by saying it out loud, but let's be honest, people were already thinking it. Because there's something unsettling about watching a relationship where the effort isn't matched, where the respect feels one-sided, and where the warning signs were never really hidden. Some are even saying this goes deeper than bad decisions, that it's a pattern, a blind spot that keeps repeating. Because the hardest truth, realizing someone never valued you the way you believed they did. And now, the noise isn't fading, it's growing. So the question is still out there. What do you think is really happening here?